Alrighty, welcome to Tropical Mirage, everybody. Whoops, you can't see that. There we go. We have Insanity in the blue playing Ra again, man. I'm a little bit surprised to see him playing Ra, man. Well, not Ra necessarily, but just Egyptian, since I've known him for so long to be an Aranos player. It's one thing to see him playing China. You can get a lot of aggression and whatnot with China, but man, it's just so weird seeing him play Ra. And having said that, yeah, we're gonna get a veto
Ooh, we have
probably for the
Vito.
gold mine. Well, let's go introduce Rapple real quick. We got Rapple up in the red playing Loki. On
So he
Tropical,
cancelled his veto.
he what?
He said, "Can we veto?" And then he said, "No, it's fine."
Yeah, I think he maybe saw. He was worried about the gold mine right here, but then if you see from his point of view, he sees that the wood line is around the gold. So I suppose he wants to save it just in case. I was gonna say that was after mentioning the gods. That was the first thing. The first thing I was gonna mention is this gold mine. That would have been a sketchy gold mine if the forest was not there.
Also, look at his back gold nine.
Oh geez, dude, check that out. Wow, yeah. I mean, in all fairness, against Loki and Hall of Thane's Hersir, nothing is safe, but that's just about as safe as you can get. Realistically.
One little wall in that fog of war, and a little wall by the far right sentry tower will help secure that a lot.
Oh,
Now,
for sure.
I don't know what you personally think, Maiden. A lot of people may completely disagree with me. But one thing that I've seen some people have a lot of success with Raw is really, really early aggression versus Norse. I don't know so much about Loki because the Hersa spawns and whatnot are pretty lethal. But I've seen a few people send their Pharaoh and Priest forward and advance for about 4 minutes sharp and put instant pressure onto Loki and knock them off one super early. I don't think Sanity will do that, but that's one viable strategy that I do see a lot of people get success with.
For sure. I know it works against me.
I pulled it off once out of about 100 games, but it is fun. But I think Sanity will just play standard Raw here. He has went for hunting dogs.
What did you say? He has what?
He has went for hunting dogs.
Oh, yeah. Well, it does make sense. The Tropical Mirage is really characteristic of having these little, like, mini oasis type things in the middle where the TC and a lot of hunt is. So the hunt is really reliable. I think it's a good idea for Rapple to go Loki on this map. The hunt is reliable. The gold is usually sketchy, which is, usually a good thing for Loki. If you can, get the map control and harassment and go for Gold Starve.
He's went Heimdall.
Shut up.
He's went Heimdall with a forward temple.
I saw the forward temple, but still, going Heimdall? Shut up. And he, look, his old start just barely saw the back gold mine.
Oh, damn. Nice scouting. One thing that I haven't seen Sanity do is spam buildings to protect that gold mine. If that sentry tower goes down, he has no house line to slow down the Hersa. He has nothing. He's going to get pushed off that very easily.
Well, you don't need a lot to slow down Hersir, because without the Hall of Thanes upgrade, they're so slow.
The only problem is, even if they're slow, if there's no tower fire or anything, they will get through eventually.
Indeed.
This is scary for Raw.
I think I agree, but the fact that he has that killer back gold mine, it's not as scary, right? And he also has a ton of goats in his base, man. He's got 11 and a half goats, one that he's already eating.
He might not even have to farm to get heroic if he's good with his macro.
Well, that's an interesting question, considering he rapples Loki and went up through Heimdall. I don't know if heroic is necessarily the first thing on his mind right now.
Potentially, I mean, true. One shift in sands, though, could slow down his push. If he made a little box somewhere and he shifted in sands like 3 Hersa into it, that's big.
For sure. Can I tell you something? This is why I think, now, of course, Insanity did not build his little wall chips very, accurately against that tower, but this is why I think you should be able to build more than just 4 wall chips on the tower. Units can still get in there and attack it.
Yeah, unless you place them like 100% perfectly. No, he's going for a forward TC.
Wow. Rapple is so close to that thing, dude. Are you kidding me? He's not going for it.
He barely sees it. Okay, so he's hitting the gold mine.
Dude, Punk, here's the thing. That TC, there's another gold mine on the near that other TC. So no, it's not secure. No, it's not safe. But having said that, nice undermine there. Nice undermine. He's kicked off the gold. Well,
yeah, completely gone.
This is what I'm saying though. Like, there's the other gold mine back there, but there's also a viable gold mine over by that other left side TC. So that'll make it extra difficult for Rapple to gold starve Insanity here. There's essentially 3 gold mines he needs to kick him off of.
Saying that though, very true. However, there's a lot of walking time with all that. For example, let's say Rapple sends 8 Raiden Cav around the back onto that back gold mine. Those villagers will have to walk all the way back to the main base and then all the way over to another gold mine. I don't think 2 Town Center was the right play here.
I think it's a risk, and I think it might pay off. I think it might pay off because of the gold positioning. But I think you're right. I think it's definitely risky. I think it might pay off, man. It's either going to be a huge, like, Titanic, or it's going to be killer, because he's going to have a huge economy eventually.
Look at the barracks in farm position.
Yeah, that's not pretty.
He's only got 2 towers left, and they're not really in places where Rapple's going to raid.
Well,
Nice pressure by Rapple so far, though. Really nice pressure.
yeah, for sure.
And on
For
top
sure.
of this, Sanity is still hunting. He has got those giraffes half safe.
He's hunting in 2 spots, actually.
Is he?
Yeah, over by his gold as well. By that forward gold mine.
He's rebuilding his monuments.
I just had a thought. Like, we're talking about how secure that back gold mine is, but what if Rapple just bulldozes through the main base of Insanity? If you don't have a base to secure the back gold mine, then the back gold mine is not secure. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
He
Here comes
could-
the Raiden Cav.
He could maybe just go for the TC, because there's barely any military on the map for Insanity, dude. He's playing pretty greedy.
Is this a best of 5 or a best of 3, the bronze matchup?
Best of 5.
Okay, cool. He does have Shadoof. I like Sanity's economy. He also has Skin of the Rhino, so that's one thing looking good for him.
Yeah, but his military, dude.
True, Raiden Cav just missed that villager, so he's gonna be able to wall that up now.
I think the Rapple needs to do... His army is huge, and like you said, the Shadoof is in, farms are in, farms are starting to come in, more around his main base. The longer Rapple waits, the more the economy is going to kick in for Insanity, and essentially Rapple's going to lose his advantage here. That's kind of what I'm saying.
He's going in on that second CC. He's also got 2 iron. I don't know how to pronounce that. Iron jars, and he's got them on auto queue actually.
Okay, here we go, dude. Here we go. Can he take down the TC?
One iron Harja falls. These throwing axes melts.
Dude, he gets another Ein spawn there. That's clutch.
Oh my goodness.
He goes for the shift, but he doesn't shift any of the Ein. The Ein are already dead? Is there only one left?
Another one's just came out the temple though.
Okay, so there's 1.5, but they're not really going for the TC, going for units, okay. And he just calls it? What?
That TC was a big mistake. Big mistake.
Wow. I'm a little bit surprised that Insanity called it, man, because like I said, he still had all the gold behind his base. He still had some farms, blah, 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 blah. Like, I think he's still okay. He's in a sketchy position on that forward TC, but I think he's still okay to continue playing, man. I'm a little bit surprised that he calls it.
Get where you're coming from, but the way I look at it from Sanity's perspective, he's invested so many farms onto that front TC, and if it gets took out, he's going to have to move all of his units off of it, and it's going to slow him down dramatically. On top of that, Loki will still be hunting, and I just think he decided to call it there because of that.
Indeed. Indeed. He still has a little bit of a Vil advantage and whatnot, so indeed.
Nice effort, though. Nice try.
Well, like I said, I think that was either going to go really well or really poorly, so I think that Rappel really attacked that TC, you know, not necessarily right at the right time, but if he delayed longer, I think that just more military would have come out for Insanity and it would have been sketchy, more and more sketchy, so